Well, it's time for another installment of Flashpoint. This week, Kirstin O'Connor talks to the panel about a world record attempt happening right here in Central Florida.
Good morning, I'm Kirstin O'Connor. Welcome to Flashpoint. On Saturday, October 28th, News 6, along with the city of Orlando, will attempt a world record. But in order to get results, we need your help, because the more people who get involved, the more lives we can all save. And joining us today on Flashpoint, we're talking with some familiar faces. I'm sure you recognize these two, both helping to make this great event possible. First, Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer and Orlando Fire Chief Roderick Williams. Thank you both for being here with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
And participating. We'll start with you, Mayor. Why is this so important for you to be involved in?
Well, about 4 years ago, prior to Chief Williams and I were talking about the fact that the cardiac save rate for the Orlando Fire Department is a lot higher than the national average. And we were kicking around, how could we make it even better? And one of the ways to do that, and the prior chief came up with it, was to teach every person in the city of Orlando hands-only CPR. Now, a lot of people are reluctant to give CPR the conventional way, which is mouth-to-mouth, but the hands-only CPR works just as well. And why it's important is because if you've had a cardiac event of some sort, for every minute that you are not administered CPR, you have a 10% less chance of survival. So OFD generally gets there pretty quickly, but let's say it's 3 or possibly 4 minutes from the time you've suffered the heart attack, that's a 30 to 40% less chance of survival.
And it's something that I even learned to do. You know, everybody thinks that mouth-to-mouth is so difficult. I learned the hands-only very quickly. In one day, I was able to get certified. So it is something we can all do. Why is it important to you, Chief?
Well, the main reason is I want Orlando, our community, to be the safest, the most knowledgeable, the most trained community in the city, and actually in the world. So this particular program lends itself to that. So by teaching others, we have taught well over 100,000 residents and citizens of the city of Orlando and Orange County. So it's a great program for us to just educate and train, but most important, save a life. If the life you may save be a loved one, be a classmate, be a co-worker. So it's important to have that basic knowledge.
And speaking of the world, this is a world record. We're not just trying to compete with other cities or counties. We are trying to really break this world record, and I think we can do it if we get the support from everyone. So Mayor Dyer, let's talk a little bit more about the importance to our community specifically. How do we do? How do we rank compared to others?
So right now, our save rate, as I mentioned, is about twice the national average, but we have now trained through this program a little over 106,000 people. We've partnered with Orange County Public Schools to have the training done in schools. I was with the chief over at Boone High School just a couple of weeks ago where they went through a number of training. But we can also train the trainers so that other people can go out and train in their homeowners associations or their Kiwanis clubs, just about any type of group you want.
Awesome. And so we talk a little bit about how anyone can do it in any different environment. What about bystanders, Chief?
Absolute bystanders. One thing about, we have a PulsePoint app. So this PulsePoint app allows you to be notified when an event is actually happening in your area. So if you download the PulsePoint app to your smartphone devices, it'll alert you. And then you say, oh, I got a cardiac arrest is happening in my area. At that point, you have the choice to respond, call 911, but also be aware of what's going on in the city. You actually get a chance to hear what's going on in the fire department. You can listen to calls, so you can kind of be, you know, a scanner type person, but you can run down calls and chase down and help us out. So we always say when seconds counts. So having this application on your phone allow us to be an extension of our first response to our citizens. So you're becoming part of our first responding community.
And PulsePoint, that's the app, right?
That's the app.
And anyone can download it.
Anyone.
It helps you kind of find, doesn't it also help you find AEDs?
That's right. Most important is the AED. It definitely locate the AEDs in your area. If you're in the office building downtown, at the mall, at the restaurant, they tell you where your nearest AED device is. You can go to that device. But most important, if we get to that device, call 911. So get help coming. Because the AED is just a portion of it, but you need to get the first responders, let the fire department come so we can help you out in that situation.
That's right. It takes a whole team to make this happen, and that's why we want more people to get involved. Mayor Dyer, tell us about the event that you were telling us about earlier, which is the Take Heart.
Well, that's actually the whole program. The Take Heart Orlando is the whole idea that we would like to have every single resident of the city of Orlando trained in CPR. So if we reach our goal on Saturday and actually get more than 11,000 people out. That will certainly help in that regard. But it also, I think, brings awareness to the idea that everybody should know hands-only CPR.
Yeah. Helps reach the goal, helps us all get results. All right, we appreciate your help with us. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by some more special guests and talk more about the largest CPR training session being held right here in Orlando. Welcome back to Flashpoint. Today we are talking about the CPR World Record attempt happening this Saturday at Camping World Stadium. And we're now joined by Orange County School Board Chair Bill Sublette and Dr. Steiner, Mark Steiner, that is, of Orlando Health. Thank you both for being a part of this event. We're really trying to get results and bring as much of the community as we can together. And it's just exciting to see so many people wanting to be on board. So let's talk with you, Dr. Steiner. Why did you get involved?
Well, this is very important to the community. This is very important to Orlando Health to outreach. You know, we have a lot of technology and a lot of procedures we can do to help patients, but getting them into the hospital safely is, as important. And these sort of outreach and educational venues are vital to the health of our community.
Wonderful. I know I'm the health reporter here at News 6, and I know a lot of the stories that we do where they're near saves or life-threatening situations. The doctors are always commenting about those first responders and the people who made that difference in the first seconds, really, of the person's medical emergency.
Absolutely. Our EMS team are phenomenal, and our first responders really, are the ones that save a lot of these lives. But having more people trained to do CPR is vitally important to help them extend their reach.
And so speaking of more people being trained, Bill, Orange County is one of just 3 districts in the whole state to pass a policy requiring all students to know CPR. So has there been life-saving success with this new policy?
There really has, and the World Heart Day is something that we fully participate in. The American Heart Association local chapter came to us last year and they said, hey, would you be willing to teach our students in Orange County Public Schools CPR? So we have actually trained over 25,000 students. All 20 of our traditional high schools participate, as well as our students at Orange Technical College. And I can share with your viewers personally, as a Boy Scout leader, we train our young scouts in CPR, and I know of dozens of stories where young scouts who have been trained in CPR have helped save lives and help make sure that that person suffering a cardiac event gets to the hospital with still a chance of full recovery and full survival. So we're proud to participate, and we can't thank the American Heart Association enough for funding it. So
the students, are they being trained just by teachers, or how does it work for a student?
Well, we do it in large gathering spaces, whether it's our gymnasiums or our playing fields. Our first responders come in and work with us, as well as volunteers from the local hospitals, and we do as many as we can in that one day, and we get them started on the road to full certification in CPR. And it's really a mass event throughout the district, and if you ever have a chance to go cover it, or your viewers have a chance to go witness it, it's an exciting event.
And we're getting a little bit of video that we can see here of the students participating. So they're actually able to use those mannequins, hands-on experience, and take that with them in real life.
They are, and actually those mannequins aren't cheap. Your viewers can tell that they are sophisticated models and simulators. Funding for that was provided by the American Heart Association, so they're tremendous partners in this endeavor, and they brought that to us, and we offer it through also a class that we require all of our students to take called HOPE. HOPE is an entry-level health class and education class about healthy living, and those mannequins, and also there's a DVD that goes with those mannequins and the instruction methods that were funded by the American Heart Association.
So Dr. Steiner, maybe you can speak to this point a little bit. How young can you learn CPR and actually be able to do it with success?
Even children can learn CPR, and some of these students are certainly excellent candidates for being able to learn it and even teach it.
Mm-hmm. And what's the success rate in those first few minutes? Is that crucial?
Those minutes are crucial. Those first few seconds and minutes are vital to provide blood flow to the brain and keep those patients alive until they can be defibrillated or get EMS there to get them to the hospital.
What about the AEDs? I mean, that's kind of the next step in this process. Obviously, we want people to learn hands-only CPR CPR. But how easy is it to learn how to use an AED?
An AED is incredibly easy to use, and especially some of our students who are so facile with electronics, they really tell you what to do. After you put them on, it guides you through to allow you to shock a rhythm that may be able to save that person's life.
And I should point out we have AEDs in all our high schools as well, and in fact in most of our 190 schools in Orange County we have AEDs.
Awesome.
Which are defibrillators. You know,
right.
we hear the lingo. I always wonder if viewers know what an AED is, but it's a defibrillator to get a heart started again and shock it back in a rhythm.
Yeah, and speaking of, the technology and how kids are able to just use that, it really does talk to you, these newer models. Just turn it on and it starts to speak, and it's something that they can...
It really does tell you how to do it and walks you through step by step.
Never knew that.
As we get into this world record, what do you hope we can kind of succeed in as, afterward? If we are able to beat the world record and get this many people in Orlando and in Orange County, trained, what do you think will happen
I think
after?
the more and more education there is, people who are trained help not only in saving a life if that comes about, but also in educating people on what the signs and symptoms of a heart attack, how to look when someone is ill, and know when to activate EMS.
Wonderful. How about for the students?
Well, for the students, I think kids are so attuned today, as the doctor mentioned, to technology, so they're particularly well suited to use of the AED. And, as part of our required curriculum, we simply feel like it's part of the contribution we can make to our community. We're about great academics, and that's first and foremost our primary mission, but we're also about being a productive part of this community. And the more lives we can save, even if it's only 5 or 10 lives. Those are 5 or 10 lives that would have been lost otherwise if a student weren't trained in CPR.
That's right. And some of these students may already know how to do it, so maybe they can bring their parents along.
Well, hopefully our scouts will all know how to do it, and their students. So.
It'd be great. All right, so let's run down this information for you one more time. This is happening this Saturday, October 28th at Camping World Stadium. We're going to attempt to break a world record in CPR training. This is worldwide, everybody. It starts at 12:30, and we hope that you're going to join us. The best part about this, the whole event is free, and there's so many community partners. We just want to thank you guys so much for being with us today on Flashpoint.
Absolutely.
And we hope we can break the record.
Well, and thank you for WKMG getting the word out. Y'all are tremendous partners in the community.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that.
All right, we will have more news and weather after the break.